Okay, welcome back. This is part 2 of completing the square. You've just watched the previous video and now we can solve quadratic equations by completing the square. Right, here's a quick recap of what we did in the last video. You can see x squared plus 12x plus 46. I want you now to get that into the format of completing the square, please. Okay, you should have found that as x plus 6 all squared plus 10. Done. Let's get into our first exam question. We're going to walk through it. This exam question asks us to take 2x squared minus 6x plus 5 into the format of having a, b and c as positive whole integers. Right, let's get straight onto it. First things first, we've got to get rid of that coefficient. We can't have coefficients next to the x squareds. It won't work. So let's factor it out. We take the 2 outside, divide everything now by 2. 2x squared divided by 2, x squared, minus 3x plus 2.5. Right, here's our next step then. We can now complete the square for what's inside that bracket. So x squared minus 3x, we're going to take now to x minus 1.5 all squared. As always, minus 1.5 squared comes out. We can now simplify minus 1.5 squared plus 2.5 in those brackets down to 0.25. Now, if you want to resolve that final bracket, you've got to multiply the 0.25 by the 2, giving you a final expression of 2, open bracket, x minus 1.5 all squared plus 0.5. Where are your whole integers? Well, they are the a, the 2, b, 1.5, and c, 0.5. Okay, so that's as tough as it's going to get. Right, next example. You can see to my right, x squared minus 10x plus 12. We're just going to solve this now by completing the square. Already you can see x squared minus 10x, we're going into the x minus 5 all squared. We know that minus 5 squared is going to produce minus 25, and then we're going to simplify the minus 25 and the 12 to give us that final expression of x minus 5 all squared minus 13. Right, third one. This one requires working backwards. So what you can see here is an equivalency. X squared plus ax plus b is equivalent to x minus 5 all squared plus 7. I'm going to start by looking at the right side of the equivalent expression. Now the coefficient of x, which results in x minus 5 squared, is minus 10x. So we've already there found a. Now to find b. We know if we've got x minus 5 squared, that minus 5 squared is going to come out. So we're going to see a minus 25 there. But it's ended as plus 7. So what must have been there before minus 25? Well, 32 take away 25 brings us to the 7. So b was 32, and remember a was minus 10. Those are the most complicated examples you will now see in your higher paper. By watching this video, you've decided you're going to attempt every single question on that paper. Thank you so much. This is See the Mountain Maths. Goodbye.
Got through it.